Can you share your thoughts on Dulles Rail and provide some history of your involvement with that project?
Well, I've been a strong supporter of Dulles Rail. I had a couple studies done showing the merits of Dulles Rail. I think Dulles Rail will serve probably the fastest growing airport, certainly in the nation, maybe even in the world. I'm not sure that it is, but one of the fastest growing. The person who designed Dulles Airport laid out the airport road so that there would be in the center of it the opportunity to put rail. So a number of years ago, I pulled together a group of citizens and elected officials to see how we would provide mass transit in the Dulles corridor. The first idea that came up was what we call rapid bus transit. It's basically a rail car on a bus tire that goes down the road. Well, that was initially supported, and then the state said no, they didn't want that. The Commonwealth Transportation Board said they didn't want it. Fairfax County didn't want it. They wanted a rail system. So we worked hard with them, and over the years pulled together the coalition. I've gotten $250 million appropriated, which is now on the table waiting for the state to take advantage of it, now that Secretary Peters has. But I think what that will do is it'll provide relief for the citizens that live out there, commuters that live in Loudoun County and western Fairfax County, but also service that airport and take some of the burden off the traffic in Tyson's Corner, some of the traffic that's coming through some of the different neighborhoods, and allow people to basically take rail all the way in from Dulles Airport and beyond to downtown, to Farragut Square, to the Kennedy Center, to government jobs, or to tourist center, or to whatever, to service, even connecting all the way out into the Maryland suburbs. So I think that will be a big benefit with regard to transportation, with regard to moving people. And then when you look at the cost of gasoline now, and you look at the pollution issue too, I think it'll have positive environmental aspects too.
Some have advocated that rail to Dulles should have a tunnel through Tyson's Corner. What's your opinion on the tunnel?
Well, I think everyone would favor a tunnel if you asked anybody. The problem with the tunnel is that the cost would be so high that the project would no longer face the cost-benefit ratio and meet that. In the year 2002, the Commonwealth Transportation Board and Governor Mark Warner's administration voted for the existing plan, not for a tunnel. Fairfax County Board of Supervisors also voted, and they voted not to have a tunnel. They voted for the existing plan. So what the state was faced with is they went back and looked at the tunnel, but the state of Virginia concluded that if you had a tunnel, that would delay the project by another year to a year and a half, because you would have to do environmental impact statements, would drive up the cost, and therefore would be no longer meet the cost-benefit ratio. As you know, we've had a very difficult time getting rail to Dulles approved by the Federal Transit Administration, and I think that delay could have been fatal. So Governor Kane and the state made a decision. It was the state's decision. It's not for the Congress to make, or for a member of Congress, that they were going to go with the current plan that was voted on by the Commonwealth Transportation Board and also by Fairfax County Board of Supervisors.